There's a new perspective that you are taking on in your life at this time. I have third eye chakra and darkest fears as well. So you are penetrating through these darkest fears that lurk in the mental space, because at first I got the Hanged Man and the Knight of Swords. So there's this new perspective on this mental state when it comes to the swords, and it is asking of you to go towards it in a fast pace, like meaning don't shy from it, go forward, go towards these darkest fears. Go towards these thought patterns that come up as the darkest fears, probably very future oriented, not worst case scenario, but just like not the best case scenario. And then your intuition with the third eye chakra is wanting to take control instead of this mental chatter. Exactly. Listen. This is the High Priestess card in this deck. So your intuition is calling you to pay attention to it instead of the mental chatter that is showing up in your mind, assimilating and taking like looking like your intuition when it isn't. And then we have solar plexus chakra. So this probably has to be a confidence issue, or something happened where it hurt your solar plexus chakra, meaning like you went through a situation in your past where somebody took away your confidence or yourself took away your confidence, a situation, an event took away your confidence and caused fear to sit there instead, which is now playing a mental loop in your brain telling you something about yourself that doesn't make you confident in something, and it no longer serves you. This is definitely about a mental thought pattern that wants to stop being played in your brain. Well-deserved reward. So when you go towards this, whatever it may be for you, there is a well-deserved reward because of it. You will feel so much better in this solar plexus area as well, in this confidence area within yourself. Pull one more card from this deck. Or three. We got listen again. So this intuition is really wanting to take the reins. It wants to sit in the front seat in order to dissipate, to heal, to alchemize this thought pattern that no longer serves you, that is probably somatically sitting in your solar plexus chakra, taking away your shine, taking away your confidence, taking away your trust in yourself. Dreams coming true and control. Yeah, you aren't really able to go towards these dreams that you have for yourself until you go towards this thought pattern. I keep saying the same thing, but it's just that it's trying to control the narrative that no longer you are. It made you stay small and safe and survive the moment that created this, I guess honestly, like trauma or energetic interference within your mind and the solar plexus, but it no longer serves you. And then again, when you go towards these things, you get the well-deserved reward, and more of your dreams can come into your reality. So that's why it's so important to try to understand what that mental pattern might be. So it's coming from a place of being helpless and hopeless. So there was something that happened to you, or something that someone said to you that made you believe that you were helpless and hopeless, which is what's hurting the solar plexus. I believe something has popped up in your brain in some degree, or just a nudge towards your intuition what this may be, but you can take time later today or whenever you have the time and capacity to go towards it, what this may be that's stuck in the solar plexus. But I would say it's something to do with a deeper, darker fear, and also something that made you feel helpless and hopeless. And then we have find balance. So whatever this was truly did take you out of balance. It made you go towards your logic, and you're taking care of like your mental state, trying to go fast in order to take care of you and make you stay safe so that you didn't have to feel these feelings before. It made you go into the mental state and less in the heart space. So this is a big one. And then I have Blossom. I saw it on the bottom of the deck before and it just came out again. So Blossom, this is also the last card of the major arcana in this deck, the World card. So this is close to completion. Like, this is so close to completion. So there's something about how you've probably have been working on this issue for a very long time. It feels like not just a small wound. This is a bigger wound that you have put yourself, gone towards it, alchemized it little by little, and it's still showing up in some degree. So, but it's so close to being finished because we have the World card. So it's just about pushing through a little bit more. Okay, one more card from this deck that can maybe show us more about this wound specifically and how they can go towards it. It says detach. This is also the Death card. So it's about truly recognizing that that part of you still exists always, and it was probably a very victim mindset, like they exist. Maybe it's just that you don't want to let go of it because you've seen yourself as that version of yourself for so long, and you probably have such a relationship and love even for that wounded part of yourself because you just feel for them so deeply. But the way to heal them more than ever is to truly let them detach from that narrative, meaning like detach from that version of yourself that you can say and put them to rest and say, you were always with me, but now I no longer live my life by that perspective anymore because it is not my reality anymore. And just creating almost like a funeral for it, but knowing that, and giving it comfort and knowing that it doesn't go anywhere. Like that version of yourself doesn't go anywhere. It's just integrating and becoming part of you, but it no longer is in the driver's seat anymore. Spread your wings. With doing this work, whatever this may be, it will help you trust in yourself more, trust in the divine more, and help you be able to share your truth more. Strengthening bonds. You are strengthening the bond within yourself by doing this work, but also different versions of yourself. Integrating. Yeah, healing begins. So you are integrating this version of yourself, giving it the healing that you deserve, but doing it on such a bigger level, like the World card, Blossom, on such an expansive level that it is like strengthening bonds. It reminds me of like integrating the bonds, integrating the version of yourself that no longer runs the show. Oh my God, it just came out again. Strengthening bonds. Yeah, so this is an important part of just the psyche and everything relating to going towards the aspects of yourself that are not integrated, that have been separated, have been wounded, and giving them the love that they deserve by almost putting them to death, by making them not have to be in the front seat anymore. And almost like by doing that, you almost strengthen and that bond with that version of yourself even more, but from a balanced state, not from a wounded space. It's from a balanced, healed space instead. Okay. one more card from this deck. Anything else that we can know to go towards this more? Anything else? Okay, yeah, we have balance again, and it looks like these two people are integrating. So it's really about, like, if you do any parts work or inner child work, it's almost like that, where if you want to go towards that kind of like mindset and understanding of what this kind of work is asking of you, but also if that's something that you don't resonate with, it's truly just about giving love to that part of yourself. Or even if you just genuinely put and visualize yellow light, because it's very solar plexus focused and it's somatically, this is somatic healing, like putting the yellow light on the solar plexus, knowing that there is something there calling your attention that holds darkest fears and that wants to be put to rest. It's coming up because it wants to be detached, not because it wants to get your attention anymore. In that sense, it doesn't want to be in the driver's seat anymore. It wants to be detached. But genuinely, detachment means integrating and strengthening the bond within yourself so that you can become more whole, more in your truth. And then we have take the lead. So take the lead on this. If you take the lead on this, it does create such a deeper version of healing for yourself. Like, it really does create more wholeness. This is a deck that I've made. So let's see what comes out. Anything else that could help? Anything else? Okay, no. We have spine movement and presence. Spine movement and presence. So with the solar plexus chakra and the spine, I think that there's a calling to say that within this somatic healing, within this psyche healing, within this version of healing that you're going to be doing for the solar plexus, helps with the kundalini, like with the energy throughout the spine, being able to move more in grace. So there's a blockage. There's a blockage within the solar plexus, and it's asking to be acknowledged so that there's more movement within the spine and the chakra points, which creates more presence within your body, makes you more embodied, makes you more grounded, and again, makes you more whole. Anything from this deck? Wow, we got the World card again. So yeah, there's a severity to this. There's like an acknowledgement that it's very, very large wound that is asking for this help, even though you've probably gone towards it many times. We have the 5 of Cups, and truly it's like almost like you're still stuck in some degree in this space of seeing the cup spilt, seeing that wound come up continuously, or seeing that thought pattern come up a lot, or even just is unconsciously, which is making you a little bit more helpless and hopeless. Because I think that came out before, where there was like that's what that wound makes you feel. And truly, like, once you get out of this, once you go towards this healing, there is already the 2 cups upright waiting for you to see what comes next. Like I pulled before, the dreams coming true. Like, there is such a beauty that comes from this. And then, yeah, well-deserved reward. Like, there is there's going to be good that comes from doing this. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Going towards this is going to also help your family line. Like, you're doing this not just for yourself, you're doing this to equip a larger legacy. Like, this isn't just about you. This is you being a warrior for something that's probably been stuck generationally within your family line. So give yourself a lot of grace, because this is not an easy thing to go towards. Okay, we're gonna pull one more card from this deck that I recently just got. So I'm not really familiar with it yet, but I'm getting to know it. So let's just see. What card would like to come out from this deck? It's called the Oracle of Light and Dreams. Wow. We have Road Warrior. Wildlife. So I'm gonna look this up. I could probably do my intuitive pull, but I'm just curious because I'm getting to know this deck, what it says. Take a leap of faith. Bravery, change, trust, vision, achievement. Like I said in the beginning, you're changing your perspective. There's a new vision, and this is going to teach you to trust yourself more. I imagined this daring duo as brave Mad Max type characters about to make an epic journey of a lifetime through an inhospitable desert landscape in search of fertile land and a new home. They aren't sure what awaits them on their journey, but they have confidence in the preparations, that they have made the skills that they possess. Taking a leap of faith involves stepping outside of your comfort zone with the belief that you can make big changes to improve your situation and life. These changes may involve new locations or a shift in your personal professional life. A leap of faith requires a belief in yourself, a trust in the vision of what you are aiming to achieve, and willingness to face the fear. Darkest fears. The quote, jump off the cliff and learn how to make wings on the way down. So it's just, again, this acknowledgement of having the courage to go towards this wound, whatever it may be specifically for you. Wow. And I do see a lot of this like yellow aura and presence, and it does go well with the fact that I did just say it was related to the solar plexus, but she's emanating, she's emanating a yellow aura. These cards have like a lot of yellow aura to it, and then just with this, so it's definitely related to the solar plexus, and embodying or just visualizing this yellow light to continuously kind of engulf you, or when you were sitting down to do this healing work, having that yellow light just heal you will also just kind of detach from that mindset, detach from that version of yourself that created this thought pattern to make you believe your darkest fears are your reality when they no longer are your reality. And this is a massive shift with the World card, so you are so close to being there. It's just a little bit more of a push to get to that space. Thank you so much for letting me be able to read for you. This truly is a dream for me, and I wish you all the luck and healing love towards you going towards this this healing work that you need to do for yourself and the collective, and I deeply appreciate you. And I fuck with you.